Reading Around the World update for Vermont. We have Homegrown by Ben Hewitt. Vermont was one of those states that was very hard to find a book that was written by someone who is from Vermont, lives in Vermont, and the book is set in Vermont. So I ended up reading this memoir slash helpful guide for someone who is trying to homeschool their kids or unschool their kids. I think that Hewitt does a good job of this being a memoir of his experience with his wife and his two boys on their farm, and kind of showing what their day-to-day life looks like. It's less strong on the philosophy of why they're doing the things that they're doing. In fact, he would spend a lot of time being like explaining certain things and then being like, but I don't think that really fits what we're doing. Or we thought it would work this way, but we've changed it to work this other way. And I, as someone who has a background in education, just found this book a little bit frustrating. I obviously see where he's coming from with certain things, making sure that kids get the help that they need, make sure that they are getting to pursue their passions, that we're not just spoon feeding them all the answers, but letting them question things, letting them explore, letting them kind of be kids. But also, I feel like to some degree, some of the things are a disservice to kids if we are not teaching them certain things, and they will eventually choose to either continue the lifestyle of their parents or these kids will choose to enter society. And I feel like they probably won't be as prepared as they might need to be. Who knows? You might really enjoy this book. I do think it did a great job of describing living off the land in Vermont. But yeah, like I said, as a teacher, I didn't particularly enjoy some of the teaching philosophy in here. Like there's a whole section where he's talking about the importance of mentors because him and his wife aren't experts in everything. And I think that that is what teaching and school are meant to be, is that you would be getting an expert to teach your kid about the things that you are not an expert in. So it was a weird thing to realize that and yet still keep your kid out of any kind of organized learning environment completely.